Hello and welcome to the Christmas edition of Morpheme of the Week. For this special edition, we're going to do a Christmas quiz, so you'll need your whiteboards ready. We're going to be testing your knowledge of morphemes, but also a Christmas carol, which is a GCSE text, so this will be very useful for years 10 and 11. So without further ado, let's get going. Whilst you get your whiteboards ready, I'll give you a little bit of a song, shall I?
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. You really are a heel. You're as cuddly as a cactus. You're as charming as an eel, Mr. Grinch.
Okay, question 1. In what year was A Christmas Carol released? Question 1. In what year was A Christmas Carol released? Get your answers on your whiteboards now, and I'm going to show you the answers in 3, 2, 1. Okay, the answer was C. Christmas Carol was released on the 17th of December, 1843. And now for song number 2.
Have a holly jolly Christmas, it's the best time of the year. I don't know if there'll be snow, have a cup of cheer.
Okay, time for question 2. Which of these words best describes Ebenezer Scrooge at the start of A Christmas Carol? Question 2. Which of these words best describes Ebenezer Scrooge at the start of A Christmas Carol? Okay, we'll give you the answer in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, the word that describes Ebenezer Scrooge the best is B, misanthrope. The prefix mis means hatred, wrong or bad, and anthro refers to humanity. So in this case, a misanthrope is a person who has a dislike or hatred for humankind. Well done if you got that right. Time for another song, I think.
Jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring. The wind and blowing the boosters of fun. Now the jingle hop has begun.
Okay, time for question 3. This is a very famous quote from stave 1 of A Christmas Carol. In it is described as secret and self-contained and solitary as an oyster. I'm sure year 11 will be very familiar with this quote. Your job now is to choose the correct answer that gives the most appropriate selection of techniques used by the author. Your teacher will pause the video now and give you a chance to select what you think is the correct answer. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, so the quote, secret and self-contained and solitary as an oyster, is an example of a polysyndetic sibilant list culminating in a simile highlighting Scrooge's introverted nature. So there might be some words that you're unfamiliar with, so I'm just going to go through them quickly. Polysyndetic is a word that's got the prefix poly in it, and we know that poly means many. Polysyndeton refers to the technique of using several coordinating conjunctions together, as you can see in the quote above. Sibilance might be a technique that you're more familiar with. Sibilance is the repetition of the S sound, so it's a form of alliteration, and in this case, the S sound in the quote makes Scrooge seem a little bit sinister. A simile, which you'll definitely know, is a figurative device used to compare one thing to another, creating an image in our mind, and obviously similes are identified through the use of the words as or like. And the last word that you might not be familiar with is the word introverted. Intro is a morpheme that means inward, and vert means to turn. So to be introverted means to display a personality trait where a person is more focused on internal thoughts and feelings rather than seeking external stimulation, and that pretty much defines Scrooge. Okay, song time again.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Okay, time for question 4. In stave 1, Scrooge is visited by the ghost of his former colleague, Jacob Marley. My simple question to you is, what is the chain a metaphor for in A Christmas Carol? Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And as you can see, the answer is C. So Marley's chain is a physical representation of the sin that he committed in life, which was to be so greedy, and that chain is what weighs him down and prevents him from reaching heaven. Right, song time.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Toys in every store. But the prettiest sight to see is the holly that will be on your own front door.
And now it's time for the final question. Question 5. In A Christmas Carol, Scrooge makes a gradual realisation about his lack of compassion, excessive frugality, and disdain for the festive spirit of Christmas. My question to you is, what is the best example of terminology to describe and express this change that Scrooge undertakes in the story? Your choices are A. Anachronism, B. Anaphora, C. Anagnoresis, or D. Anti-disestablishmentarianism. And we'll go through the answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1... Okay, the answer's C, anagnoresis, which is a process of discovering or recognising something important or critical, particularly in the context of a character's development within a narrative. So in A Christmas Carol, the anagnoresis takes place over an extended period of time, wherein Scrooge is visited by numerous ghosts who teach him the error of his ways. Right, so tot up your scores, and whoever managed to get the most in the class has earned some merits from your form tutor. Well done. All that's left to do now is to say congratulations to this week's Bedrock champions, who once again have absolutely smashed it when it comes to completing their Bedrock quizzes. And last but not least, I'd just like to wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and I hope you have a really fantastic time with your families at this special time of the year.
It's the most wonderful time of the year, with the kids jingle belling and everyone's telling you be a good cheer. It's the most wonderful time